So, Glenn, we've heard recently that Acer has taken up PLANET9, or shall we say taken over PLANET9, to bring the service to South Africa. That's amazing. Can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, it's universal domination. No, Rekhard, thanks so much. Yeah, Acer launched PLANET9 as early as 2011, I think it was, globally, as a gaming platform to try and create an environment and a community for smaller gaming clubs to start actually being able to enjoy the latest technology as far as, and it's grown from there. And we did a soft launch in 2019, and it never really took off. There wasn't much focus on it, quite frankly. And then we decided to relook at our strategy in and around it. And in 2022, we decided to really throw some money behind it and secure the rights to launch PLANET9 here in South Africa with a lot more focus, a lot more effort. And the sole purpose of it really is to provide a cost and affordable first-class gaming platform for small clubs, schools to participate on. That's what we've done, and that's where we find ourselves.
Nice. So for those people that don't know, what is PLANET9?
PLANET9 is a gaming platform, basically. So what it does is it links up the games. I think there's over 90 odd games that are embedded onto or working alongside PLANET9. And essentially it allows you three most important aspects of it. It allows you to build your community of gamers. So let's say, for example, you've got your small gaming club, and what you're wanting to do is you're wanting to run scrims, or you're wanting to run micro tournaments, or et cetera. You can use PLANET9, and PLANET9, it takes your gaming name or your profile for, let's say, for example, in PUBG, and you'll log in via PLANET9 into PUBG. It will update all your records and your existing rankings from PUBG, and you will then play on there with your new community that you've created, and then it allows for rankings and things like that. So there's that side of it, which is the tournament side of it. The other side of it is that it allows you also to record and to embark on coaching experiences. And this is quite key, especially as you're trying to develop gamers within your club. So it's very difficult when you're playing a live game for people to sit over everybody's shoulders and instruct them what to do, etc. You want to be able to record, keep that recording in a centralized area, and be able to go into it and then do the necessary online crit and help somebody. And that person could be anywhere in the world that is helping you, or you are helping as a coach to become better at the game that they've chosen. So that's really what PLANET9 is built around, and it's around community and gaming development, and making it and making the first class experience accessible to everybody.
Now, I know you guys are focusing on the school aspect of it as well, but is this open to anybody? I mean, can NAG open up a NAG tournament and run it on there?
Yes, you can. So it is open up to everybody. Our focus with the schools is that, when we bought the license and we secured the license for South Africa again and got behind it, our focus was really to try and help the schools that are in the smaller areas. Now, I want to be clear, we're not aiming to compete with the big gaming clubs, the Metal States, ACGLs, and the RGB Gamings and things like that. That's not our primary target. We're not trying to take away from their business. But there are instances where there are schools who simply don't have the funding and they don't have the infrastructure. They just want to get going, and they want to know where to start, and that's really where it sort of comes in. And that applies whether it's in a schooling environment or in a club environment. So yes, to your point, if you wanted to run a NAG tournament, you could curate the tournament, run the tournament, put everybody out and run it on PLANET9, and there are organizations that are actively doing that in Europe and in America quite aggressively at the moment. And you can then expand. You don't have to be stuck within the borders of South Africa. You can go all over the show.
Yeah. And that sounds phenomenal. I mean, we've played with this not PLANET9, but we've played with various options on how to just run basic tournaments. I mean, again, we just want to have some weekend fun. We call ourselves Weekend Warriors. And it's a very difficult thing to do. I mean, the infrastructure required is quite intense to set up something like this. So yeah, I'm very glad to see this. Now, what does the future hold? Are we going to be seeing a lot of tournaments from you, or is it really just for people to drive their own, and you'll be supporting that?
It is. How do we do it? Somebody posted a comment. They said it's like the Amway franchise. Everybody must just do their own thing. So we've made it available, and we really are encouraging people all over, whether you're running you're running a community of CS:GO players in the Northwest Province, or you're running guys doing a small Fortnite club in the middle of the Free State. Doesn't matter where you are. The whole idea is guys go on the Weekend Warriors, use Planet9, and build your club from there, and invite more people to get involved. Acer strategy in so many different aspects really focuses around the community, whether it's in the education sector, whether it's in the gaming sector. Our focus around strategy is to build those communities, and we're doing a lot of investment to build the communities in these areas of expertise. I mean, our business side, our commercial side is focused on small business development and building the small businesses. So this really ties into a bigger strategy of Acer investing in the communities. So to your point, our target market is the Weekend Warriors. And the Weekend Warriors will grow into bigger warriors. And I don't really, we don't care what device you play on. Just there's Planet9. Go and use it. And that's our key focus, is just to get people using it.
So, I mean, I would be able to set up a tournament. People can sign up, find out the information about the games, get rankings and scores. I mean, that 100%. Sounds really comprehensive. Everything you need. Yeah.
So if you kind of go through it step by step, Rafat, you'll go on, you'll register as the tournament organizer, the partner that is there. You will then curate and set up your various settings. And again, we've got some how-to videos on how to do all of this stuff that will come into the market in the next couple of weeks, and a step-by-step guide on how you go about doing it. You will then get a code for the game, and you will send those to the people that you want to invite. They will then come into your game, and you got your tournament, and off you go. Very, very simple to do. Yes, you have to administer it yourself. But that's where the saving comes in. Is why that's why it's set up for the Weekend Warriors. You can then incorporate your avatars, and you can bring your team name and your identity through on it, and you can challenge other clubs. So you might have a club that's running there, and you want to challenge a club down the road, or you want to set up a there. And this is what we're wanting to do is to encourage the building of clubs throughout South Africa using Planet9, because it is a simple way to do it. You also have the ability, if you're doing it, let's say, for example, you are doing PUBG, again, I'll use that as an example, and you've got your certain rankings that are there, you can go and challenge other clubs within the territory that you can see are in the like ranking. So it does help you to be able to see where you're going to fit in and how it's going to play. And it's all about building the community of gamers and giving them access to this. I use the expression quite openly with a couple examples around this. I say it's the equivalent of us taking an Ellis Park field and putting it into a community and saying, hey guys, come and play on world-class sports field. All you need to do is now organize your own tournaments and go ahead and do it. We'll deal with the maintenance, we'll deal with the upkeep, we'll deal with making sure the technology is always the latest. All you have to do is go and run the tournament on your own.
Fantastic. Well, you've given me lots of ideas for running some really cool tournaments for NAG. So yeah, let's get that off the ground. I'll send you some links, and you guys can perhaps join in on the fun.
Well, I mean, that's the third element that I didn't mention. So the first element was the tournament, the community building, and the tournaments and the coaching. Then the tournaments. The second one was the coaching. The third element is we want to also get involved. So we're not going to run tournaments. We're not going to go out and actually launch tournaments. But if you're hosting a tournament and you want a small prize, a water bottle and a cap, or you want a T-shirt, or you want to do something like that because you're doing a challenge. Let's say, for example, Rekhard, you've got a passion and you've got a connection at a school, and you want to go and help the school get the esports league going, and they've got, the inter-house. So you used to have the inter-house athletics and the inter-house swimming, and now you want to run an inter-house esports event. Give us a shout, because we'll send you some prizes, and then you can do the inter-house esports event. Use Planet9. And we'll gladly send you some prizes to work along that, just to sort of grow it. But again, it's all about those micro scrims and those building up from a community level up, and that's what Planet9 is there to do.
Fantastic. Well, we would certainly love to feature some of those tournaments. So let's stay in touch. And if there's any notable, organizations doing anything interesting, let's feature them and give them some airtime. Where can people find Planet9?
They're very easy. Planet9.gg. Go and register.
Good.
Download the app. And you can go from there. So planet9.gg, it's as simple as that. And you can have full access, and you can go through. Watch the space, because we will be doing a pro training session, which will feed onto the various platforms, where it'll teach you how to do a step-by-step guide on different things on how to set up a tournament, how to run all of those things. We're busy working on that as we speak. So that will help something. And then reach out to Acer. There's a number of ways you can do that. You can reach out to our support at acer.com. EMEA Acer. I was actually looking at the other day. There must be about 40 different ways of reaching us. Go through social media, Acer Africa, on Insta and that. So reach out to us and tell us if you want us to get involved and if there's something there. If you're a school and you're looking for more information, reach out. If you're a club and you're wanting more information, reach out. And let's see how we can help you.
Excellent, Glenn. Sounds fantastic. I can't wait to get my hands dirty on that. And thank you so much for your time.
What a pleasure. Thanks so much, Eckhart. All the best, and thanks so much for making the time.